Stand in your bathroom for a moment and look at the tub and the shower honestly. Not with company coming and not after you have just scrubbed it. Look at it the way it actually looks on a Tuesday afternoon when no one is expected. The film on the tile walls, the discoloration in the grout, the ring at the tub waterline that comes back within a week of scrubbing no matter what you used. The soap scum on the glass door that never quite clears. If any of that sounds familiar, the problem is almost certainly not that you are not cleaning often enough or not working hard enough. The problem is that you are using the wrong thing on the wrong kind of dirt. And the reason you are using the wrong thing is that nobody ever told you there are two completely different categories of bathroom dirt, and they need opposite treatments to be removed. I am Levi Yoder. I was raised plain here in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, and the farmhouse I grew up in had one bathroom for 9 people. My mother kept it clean with 2 things: white vinegar and baking soda. She understood what each kind of bathroom dirt actually is, which allowed her to reach for the right one every time, rather than reaching for the same product, regardless of what she was facing. A bathroom cleaned with the right thing on the right surface takes less time, less effort, and stays clean longer than a bathroom where one product is used for everything. I am going to show you what she knew. Before I show you, let me say this plainly. If you want the full collection of the old homestead methods that were handed down in our family, from the garden and orchard to the pantry, cellar, and the everyday keeping of a house, I have gathered them into one simple ebook. You will find it in the description below. Now, let us get back to the topic. Here is the foundational piece of knowledge that makes everything else in this video make sense. Bathroom dirt falls into 2 categories that are chemically opposite, and each one responds to the opposite of what the other needs. The first category is mineral scale, the white or brownish hard crust that builds up at the waterline in the tub, on the faucet bases, around the drain, and inside the toilet bowl. Mineral scale is alkaline. It forms because the minerals in tap water, primarily calcium and magnesium carbonate, deposit on surfaces as the water evaporates. These deposits are alkaline and they respond to acid. The second category is soap scum and body oil, the gray or white film that coats the tile walls, the shower floor, and the glass door. Soap scum forms when the slightly acidic fatty acids in soap combine with the alkaline minerals in water to create a compound that clings tenaciously to any surface it contacts. Soap scum responds to alkaline. White vinegar is a mild acid. Baking soda is a mild alkaline. Between them, every kind of dirt in a bathroom has something that will actually dissolve it rather than just rearranging it. The products sold in the cleaning aisle are one formulation attempting to do both jobs, which means they are optimized for neither, and the fragrance they add creates the sensation of cleanliness that the cleaning did not fully deliver. This is why the ring in your tub comes back within a week. You cleaned the surface but did not dissolve the mineral deposit that is bonded to it, and the next shower deposits more mineral on top of what was already there. The tub ring first, because it is the most common complaint and the most straightforward to address once you understand what it is. The discoloration at the waterline in a bathtub is mineral scale. Scrubbing it harder does not work because you cannot abrade away a deposit that has chemically bonded to the porcelain. What dissolves mineral scale is acid in contact with the surface for enough time to break the chemical bond. Pour undiluted white vinegar directly onto the ring, or soak a cloth in vinegar and press it against the ring so the acid stays in contact with the surface. Leave it for 30 minutes. For a light ring that is recent, 30 minutes is enough. For a ring that has been building for months, leave it an hour. When you come back, the ring will wipe off with a single pass of a cloth. You are not scrubbing it away. You are removing the dissolved mineral residue after the acid has done the chemical work. My mother did this weekly as part of the regular keeping of the bathroom, which meant the ring never built up past a few days of deposit, which meant 30 minutes of vinegar removed it completely every time. Now, the tiles in the shower walls, which are the opposite problem. The gray film on your tile walls is soap scum, and it will not respond well to vinegar, because soap scum is not alkaline. Vinegar on soap scum moves it around without dissolving it. What cuts through soap scum is an alkaline cleaner, which is where the baking soda comes in. Make a paste of baking soda and a small amount of liquid dish soap, roughly 3 parts soda to 1 part soap. Work together until it holds shape. Apply it to the tile walls with a damp cloth and rub it in with small circular strokes. Let it sit for 10 minutes before rinsing. The mild abrasive action of the soda helps lift the soap film mechanically, while the alkaline chemistry cuts through the fatty acid component that makes the film cling. For the glass shower door where soap scum builds into a haze that obscures the glass, spray white vinegar across the surface, which, contrary to what I said about tiles, actually does help on glass because the mineral component of soap scum on glass is what the vinegar is attacking. Let it sit 5 minutes and wipe with a clean, dry cloth. Glass and tile are different surfaces, and they respond slightly differently to the same cleaners. The grout is the hardest surface to keep clean in any bathroom, and the one where most commercial tile cleaners fail most visibly. Grout is porous. It holds what touches it in its pores, which is why grout that appears clean when it is wet looks dirty when it dries. You clean the surface, but the dirt is in the pores. Spray undiluted white vinegar directly onto the grout lines and let it sit 10 to 15 minutes. The acid works into the pores and loosens the mineral deposits and soap residue that have soaked in over time. Take a stiff brush and scrub along the lines with the vinegar still wet. Rinse with clean water. For grout that has darkened badly over years, make a paste of baking soda and vinegar. Work it into the lines, let the fizzing action work for 5 minutes, then scrub and rinse. The fizzing is the acid and the alkaline reacting together against what is in the pores, and it has real cleaning action at the point of contact. One rule that you must know before mixing anything in this bathroom: never combine vinegar and bleach, and never combine vinegar with any commercial cleaner that contains bleach. Together, they produce chlorine gas, which is dangerous in a small enclosed space like a bathroom. Vinegar and baking soda are safe together. They fizz and neutralize each other, which is both useful and harmless. Vinegar and dish soap are safe together. Baking soda and dish soap are safe together. The only hard rule is bleach stays entirely separate from anything acidic. The faucet and the chrome fixtures are where hard water announces itself most dramatically. The white crust at the base of the faucet, the greenish white around the drain, the spots on the chrome, all of it is mineral scale, and all of it responds to acid. Soak a cloth in undiluted white vinegar and lay it against the crusted area, pressing it into firm contact. Leave it 30 minutes. The bond between the mineral deposit and the metal loosens and the crust wipes away, without any of the scraping that scratches chrome and dulls the finish over time. For the small screen inside the faucet tip that fills with mineral and cuts the water flow, unscrew it, drop it in a cup of vinegar for 30 minutes. Rinse, reinstall. The water pressure usually comes back immediately. A plumber called for low shower pressure will often recommend a replacement fixture. The problem is almost always mineral in the aerator. The shower head is the same problem at larger scale. Remove it, submerge it in undiluted white vinegar in a bag or a bowl for 30 minutes. Rinse thoroughly, reinstall. If it cannot be removed, fill a bag with vinegar, pull it up over the shower head so the head is submerged, and secure the bag around the pipe with a rubber band overnight. The jets that have been spraying unevenly or not at all will be clear by morning. Now the part of the bathroom most people treat with the harshest chemicals, and that responds best to the gentlest ones. The toilet bowl ring and the discoloration inside the rim channel are both mineral scale and both respond to acid. Pour 1 cup of white vinegar into the bowl and spread it around the water line with the brush. Leave it 30 minutes. The ring wipes off. For the hidden rim channel, where the flush water exits and where mold and mineral scale both accumulate invisibly, and where most bathroom odor actually originates, pour 1 cup of white vinegar down the overflow tube inside the tank, the hollow pipe standing open at the top of the tank that connects directly to the rim channel. Let it sit an hour before flushing. The vinegar travels the channel and breaks down what is growing there. This is the step that actually ends the cycle of the stain coming back rather than just postponing it. Think about what lines the shelves of the cleaning aisle at the store. A product for the toilet bowl, a different product for the tiles, a different one for the glass, one for the grout, one for the chrome, 6 products for one room, each requiring a separate purchase when it runs out, each built for one narrow surface with a formulation you cannot assess, and a fragrance designed to make the cleaning feel more complete than it was. White vinegar and baking soda clean every surface I have described. They cost almost nothing. They leave no residue that itself needs to be cleaned away. The bathroom that smells of vinegar for 10 minutes after cleaning smells of nothing an hour later because vinegar leaves nothing behind. The bathroom that smells of 6 fragrant commercial products is covering, not cleaning. My mother cleaned that bathroom every single week for 30 years with a bottle of vinegar and a box of soda, and 9 people used it. Tell me in the comments which surface you struggle most to keep clean and whether the category it belongs to, mineral scale or soap scum, matches what you have used on it. And tell me your county and your state. I read everyone. Next time I'm going to show you how my mother kept the bathroom smelling genuinely fresh all week, with nothing but 2 things from the pantry, no plug-in, no spray, no cartridge, no cord. A room that smells clean because it is clean, and not because something in the corner is working to cover what is not. The people who built this country with their own 2 hands knew things we are only just now beginning to remember.